What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video of Street Credit, the place where broke college students don't exist. I am super excited to be your host again. If you are new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe, like, share, send it to all the people you love. I sometimes forget to say that. I know. But like, share, love, subscribe, send it to everybody you know. And if this is the first video that you're seeing, make sure that you go back into the series, review the other videos that are layered on top of this. So, protecting your credit score as a college student. Now, I am aware that as a college student, sometimes we don't always know where the next dollar is coming from. So, I have included some free options to protect your credit score, as well as some paid options if you are an entrepreneurial college student who has income coming in, or you got work study, or you're working a job. This is equally as important because it will save you hundreds, and yes, hundreds of thousands of dollars by protecting your credit the first go round. All right. So, as you know, I got my handy dandy notebook, and we're going to jump on in and talk about protecting your credit. Let's go. All right, guys, so let's talk about how to prevent theft first, okay? We're going to start with our free options, okay? 3 things that you want to make sure that you do. Have a 2-step factor authenticator that you get a text message to your phone, you get an email, you get a ping to your phone. This way, you can make sure that no one is getting into your file without your consent. And the next thing you want to do is change passwords often. One of the things, like cyber attacks, because we're going into more of a digital society, a lot of the cyber attacks have been going up, and a lot of students and just young bucks are at risk. So to make sure that you're not one of the ones, make sure that you change your passwords often and have a log. I'll input a company who has a log where you can put in all of your passwords by paper so that you can always remember what it is if you're going to be changing them often. Definitely around the New Year time, change them. Around the holiday times, around the time I say every 6 months to a year, change your passwords. And yes, I do it too. I don't play. Okay. Now, as far as when it comes to protecting your identity, listen, you want to have a full thing protected, right? You want to have your entire life protected because medical records can get stolen. So many things can get stolen. So you want to make sure that that's not it. But if all you can do right now is protect your credit for free, you can go ahead and lock your credit or put a freeze to your credit through the 3 bureaus that we talked about in the last video. Well, the last 2 videos, two videos ago. You want to make sure that you have a lock or a freeze on your credit when you are not applying for anything. Now, if you are in the stage of building and you're about to apply for an account, make sure that that lock or that freeze is not there, because you will automatically be denied, because they're going to be like, hey, you got your stuff frozen, no one can pull your report, right? You can also set up fraud alerts. That's also a free option that can send you alerts when there's activity on your file. This is good for monitoring purposes so that you know when activity is going on, you know when your score is going up, you know when it's going down. But it's also good when you don't know who's messing around out there, and if someone tries to take something from you that it wasn't you, you can make sure that that's blocked or that you get money back and you're not having to pay for things. I've seen nightmare stories where someone is building their credit, someone hacks into their stuff, steals their information, starts running up money on a credit card that they did not do, and they still had to pay for it. But if they would have had the proper fraud alerts, credit freezes, and things in place for free, they wouldn't have had to worry about it. But again, just as your final reminder, if you're going to put a freeze on your report, make sure that you unfreeze it, and you can do it by contacting the bureaus by phone. And I got that information down in the description. This way you don't forget. But make sure that you contact them to lift that freeze if you are going to be the one that's extending your credit, meaning applying for a car loan, applying for a mortgage, who knows what else you could be applying for, so that you can keep your credit report safe. Now, some of the costly items is identity theft protection. So they do have low cost available identity protection options, you can go with ARA. I don't talk about me and how I say that word, okay? You can go with ARA. You can go with Identity ID Seal, LifeLock. Those are a few companies. I do not have paid affiliateship yet, but those are some amazing companies that have helping people keep their identity safe. And I mean, when I say identity safe, this is what I mean: bank accounts, your credit accounts, credit card accounts, your medical records, your social security number, anything that has to do with financial information, with your information, especially when you're building things, you become like a hot commodity. A nice hot commodity when you begin to get yourself in line, because they're like, you got good credit. I want to see what you got. So I'm teaching you guys early on. Don't say Brittany ain't never tell you. Okay? Because I told you, protect your credit at all costs. So super excited. Let me make sure I ain't missed nothing. Hold on. Let me make sure I ain't missing. All right. We didn't. So now we're going to talk about in the next video accounts that you can start with as a college student to begin building credit. And these are going to be more so of your guaranteed approval accounts that are going to help you get your foundation started. See you next time. Bye, y'all.